Hi everyone, my name is Sophie, and on this channel I talk about all things knitting, sewing and making in general. And in this video today I'm going to show you or talk about my spring making and knitting plans. All of the patterns that I mentioned are going to be linked down below, and also you can look at my Ravelry account if that's accessible to you, where I kind of track all of my works in progress and my finished objects. So if you're interested in that, just check out the description box and you will see. I am planning on making a second part to this series, including all of my spring sewing plans, because I have a bunch of those as well. But today we're going to talk about my knitting plans. Obviously the weather is getting warmer, the sky is blue, everything's blooming, and I'm really excited about all of the things that I can make this spring season. We'll see if I can manage to actually knit up all of these pieces. I don't think I will be knitting all of these pieces, but it is kind of a realistic list for me to be knitting 7 pieces this spring season. So like in the next 3 to 4 months. I'm not working my normal job as a midwife at the moment, so I have a lot of free time on my hands to knit a lot, and I'm really cherishing all of that time that I have been giving through this kind of not so good situation. So yeah, keep watching if you want to see my knitting plans for the next couple of months. First thing I want to knit up, and I have already started on this project yesterday, is a pair of spring summer knitted shorts. Kind of something really light, airy. I chose a cotton wool to do it in, and the pattern I'm using is the Lover Short by Le Pull. It is, I would say, like intermediate level, but still really nice to follow so far. I already started on it, as I said. I made kind of a stupid mistake. I twisted the waistband once and only noticed when I was already done with most of it, which really annoyed me. And now I am debating on if I want to start knitting on it again today and start fresh, or if I have to kind of set it aside and let things cool down with that waistband. I am knitting this project in 100% cotton wool. I already have it here because I started it. It is the Mandarin Petit Sandnesgarn, and it is in the colorway 4626. It is a classic Barbie pink wool, and it is held, like 2 strands are held together to make one strand, and it looks really nice. I wish I could show you the start of the project already, but I can't because I had to undo it. But I will talk about it in one of my knitting podcasts, hopefully really soon when I'm done with it. I chose this pattern because I really like the detail along the bottom of the short, and I like the length. I like that it's kind of high waist. The second thing I want to knit is the matching bralette, because I already ordered a couple of more skeins of this, I think 2 more. And Le Pull also has the Cocoa bralette on her Ravelry, and I kind of like the idea of having a matching set, so having the shorts and then also having the bralette. I am a person that doesn't ever wear like actual bras. I'm only ever seen in bralettes, so I think it's going to be something that's really wearable and comfortable, and it also has an elasticated waistband that is done with like a provisional cast on, just like the shorts, and then just like 2 triangle cups. Really nice and matchy with the Lover Short. So I already also have the wool for the Cocoa bralette, and we'll be knitting it up like maybe at the same time, maybe after I finish the Lover Short, we'll see. The third project I want to start this spring is another sweater. When I'm done with my porcelain sweater, I want to start making myself my first ever v-neck sweater. I have never owned a v-neck anything, I think. Never had anything v-neck in my wardrobe. I'm usually a girl that likes, like on this sweater, higher necklines. I saw this sweater knit up by Marlene Knits and really liked it, and so I want to start it in the spring so that I can start wearing it in the fall. I think the yarn that I need for the hollow sweater is like a lace and then a sport weight yarn, so it should be fairly okay speed-wise to knit up for me. I am thinking about making it in a dark brown or a chestnut color, or maybe like more of a neutral cream. But I have discovered that brown also suits me and I like myself in brown, so I think I might do the Harlow sweater in like a brown color. What shade, I'm not sure, but I will go to my local yarn store with my mom maybe next week or the week after that and kind of look for what yarns they have there and just see what kind of catches my eye. It is a really nice deep v-neck that is done in like double rib. I think you'll see it in the picture, and I'm really excited to make something that's not in my wardrobe yet, because I have a lot of woolen sweaters in my wardrobe but no v-neck. So the next project that I want to start on and probably will finish this spring is a baby bonnet as a gift knit. I'm thinking about doing the Rigmore's bonnet by Petite Knit because I really like the small lace details, and I think that it would be really cute in like a small size for a newborn, and I can knit it in a like lighter weight yarn for the spring and summer for my friend's baby that is going to be born in June. Don't have the yarn for this yet. I will stumble upon something in my local yarn shop next week. We'll see. But that's kind of like a small, quick project that I can make on the side. Another item that I have had on my to be knit list is a long pant. As I said, there's a lot of firsts on this list, so the shorts are going to be my first shorts that I knit for myself, and I also want to make a long version of them, and I will either just modify the lover short pattern and just make it longer. If I like the way it fits around my waist, then I think I can just keep knitting. But I have also started looking for pant patterns online, and I have found that Spectacle Strick have a couple of really nice like pant patterns online. I think I might actually just purchase the pant pattern by them and then see how I find it. I'm still deciding which pattern by Spectacle Strick I want to do for my pants. There's great options on their site. I saw the boring biker pants that I really liked, and I saw the crew pants by Spectacle Strick that I really like, so those two are kind of in my closer like selection. But they also have like a kind of a more of a jogging pant online that cinches at the bottom. I think that it is only necessary for me to purchase one of the patterns, and then I can kind of see what I want the hem at the bottom to be like and what I want the flare to be like. I think with pants it's really all about trying it on and like seeing what fits your body and what length you need and kind of where you want to modify the pattern to make it like the perfect knit pants. The last bigger project I'm planning on doing this spring is making another slipover or vest for myself. I am not sure if I want to do a patterned one or a plain one yet. One that I have in mind for if I want to make one that has a pattern on it is the hardcore slipover. by Clara Eggers. I had to read that, I'm sorry. It is a classic slipover with kind of a classic shape, but it has a lot of little hearts on it and color work, and I thought that was really fun. But I'm not sure if I will get that much wear out of it because I'm usually more of a solid colored things girl. So I have a backup plan. Right now I'm gravitating towards my second option, which is the Summer Saga vest by Spectacle Strick. It is knit up in a fingering weight yarn, cotton yarn that is held doubles, so I think that might be more of a summer piece for me. The suggested yarn is also this Mandarin Petite wool that I'm using for the shorts, so I'll see how I like it when doing the shorts, and maybe I will just order some more in a different color. They have really nice colors, and start on that Summer Saga vest by Spectacle Strick. So yeah, the Summer Saga vest I think will be the project that I choose, but I have the hardcore slipover in the back of my mind in case I don't want to keep knitting things in that same cotton wool that I will be doing the shorts and the bralette in. Maybe I need some DK weight yarn to switch things up, we'll see. As a small little side project, I am doing kind of a stash buster thing. I have a great free pattern. It is the Croissant Scrunchie pattern by Lydia Hoot. I can use all different types of yarns to make colorful scrunchies and gift it to everyone that has a spring birthday coming up, which is a lot of people. So yeah, I will be making scrunchies left and right during the spring season, I think, just to kind of get rid of like little small bits of yarn that I have left in my stash that I don't know what to do with otherwise. I just have to jump in here really quick because I just filmed my sewing plans video, and while filming it I realized that I forgot to tell you about one more project that I have planned for the spring, and I wanted just to include it in this video. I'm also planning on doing a knitted bag this year, and I have chosen the Breeze bag by Petite Knit for that. You're supposed to hold 2 strands of fingering of lace weight yarn together to make this kind of beachy, almost basket bag, but out of yarn. And I really fell in love with the bag when I saw it, and that's also something that I see myself making this spring. So thank you for watching this video. As all of the patterns that I mentioned are going to be in the description box, and I will probably also talk about them in my next knitting podcast because I will be casting on a couple of these in the next couple of weeks and talk about them and my process there. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you come back for my next video, and I hope you have a really lovely day. Bye.